One of the things that I really appreciated about this movie was your character because I feel like the stepmom is always kind of seen as an antagonistic presence
Yeah.
in like romantic comedies and especially when there's like teens at the center of it. So I'm just curious if that was part of like what attracted you to the character.
Yes. Well, I've been in my real life, I've been a stepmom for almost 11 years.
Hmm.
So I became a stepmom to who she's now a young woman. She's 24 years old, named Jasper, but I met her when she was about 12.
Hmm.
Um, and so in answer to your question, yes, I was like, let's shatter that stereotype that of the evil stepmom, and like bring some warmth to the party and bring some love to the party and bring some connectivity. And I my relationship with her is has only been that. I mean, my I always say like my greatest and most important role in my life has been to be a stepmom. So this role in many ways was the most personal, the most intimate, the most and in many ways the most important, because I felt when I read the script, I was so thrilled to be able to honor what I knew to be a stepmom and to be able to tell that story and in along for the ride, and to be able to connect with people in that way. You know what I mean? Like we probably are all part of a blended family in one way or another these days. And I always say like lead with love. You're not going to go wrong if you lead with love. And that was how I approached, my relationship to Jasper. I brought a lot of that first meeting with her to the character of Heidi because when you meet me, in my day-to-day life, I'm pretty grounded. I'm pretty, chill in how I talk to you. But when I first met her, I was like, "Hi, I'm Kate. It's so nice to meet you, Jasper. Oh my gosh, what should we do?" And I was like, "Should we go get candy? Let's agree, blah blah blah." And I was like talking a mile a minute, and I was like so spastic and so over the top. And I was like, ultimately, it comes from a place of like, please like me. I want you so badly to like me, and like I just want to do well by you, and I just already love you, and like I just want it to be good, and I thought like, oh, it'd be such a great like element to bring to Heidi because like I don't often get the opportunity to do a ton of comedy. Um, but when I do, I love to kind of bring like elements from my own life in order to keep it super grounded. And so I thought a lot about that first meeting and that first year of knowing her. Um, and yeah, I felt like to and I'm very close with Jasper's biological mom, and I know that that seems like a little unorthodox, because of the narrative that that's so drilled into us of like biological mom pitted against the stepmom, but that has never been the case for me, and I love that this story brings my character Heidi together with Andy McDowell's character, and that they have like such substantial moments that are so pivotal um for my character's life and for Andy's character's life, and that's been the case in my own life. I mean, I've sat with Jasper's biological mom and had these like big life moments, and so there was a lot of like important like personal parallels for me in this movie, and I just felt like it was so important for people to to see, to really to have this sort of inspiring, hopeful, loving family dynamic. And like though flawed and though real, it's the love that connects them all.